Do you remember when you were a child and you slept with your favorite stuffed animal or doll? How it felt so comforting knowing that it was right beside you, watching over you, keeping you safe from invisible attackers that lurk under your bed or in your closet. It may be a memory that you cherish. You might even still have that doll or stuffed animal. But what if that doll was what you were afraid of? What if you saw it move all by itself? What if its expression changed when no one was even near it? What if you swore that you heard it giggling at night? For one particular child, this was the case. In 1904, a child named Eugene Otto was given a doll by his grandfather. He had picked up the doll while he was on a trip to Germany and was reportedly made by the Steiff Company. The doll wore a sailor suit and was given to him on his birthday. The child affectionately named him Robert, or at least that's how one of the stories goes. There is another legend that states that Eugene was given the doll by one of the servants who lived in his home. Everything seemed to be going fine at first. Eugene loved his doll and kept it with him wherever he went. However, after a while, things started happening that no one in the house could explain. One night, Eugene awoke to find Robert sitting at the foot of his bed staring at him. This obviously scared Eugene and he started screaming. Upon hearing his screams, his mother rushed to his room only to find his door locked. After she finally got his door open, she found the furniture turned over and Eugene recoiling in horror on his bed. He could only get out one sentence: Robert did it. It only got worse after that. Eugene's parents reported hearing him talking to Robert and hearing a response in a completely different voice. They heard the doll speak and witnessed changes in his expression. There are even reports of them seeing Robert run up the steps and could hear him giggling. This continued through Eugene's adulthood as well. Eugene married a woman named Anne and moved back into his parents' house after they passed away. Anne felt uneasy with Robert being there, so she put him up in the attic, where she didn't have to see him. Soon after moving him, Anne reported hearing giggling and pacing from the attic. When Eugene went to investigate, Robert wasn't there. Instead, they had found him in their bedroom sitting in a rocking chair by their window. Eugene tried to move Robert back into the attic, but would find him sitting in their bedroom time and time again. These events continued to happen until Eugene's death in 1974. After that, when a new family moved into the Otto house, their 10-year-old daughter found Robert in the attic. Shortly after finding him, the daughter claimed that Robert wanted to hurt her. Reportedly, she woke up in the middle of the night many times screaming that the doll was moving around the room on its own. Robert the doll now resides in the East Martella Museum in Key West, Florida, and has become a very popular tourist attraction. He sits inside of a glass case so he won't be able to move around, but staff at the museum have reported that they have heard giggling from the case and have even seen his expression change, and have come into the room where he is displayed and found him with his hands on the glass. Guests of the museum have claimed that they have tried to take pictures of him, but their cameras will malfunction and will not work properly until they have left. Robert the doll has become one of the most notorious haunted object stories in the world. We may never know why the doll acts the way that it does, or if any of this is true at all, but I can tell you this. If you happen to see any of your dolls moving on their own, or you hear any suspicious giggling coming from their direction, it may be best just to throw them out. Thanks for watching. Stay weird.